Hello and welcome to this month's webinar. My name's Ashley. I work on the new franchise sales team here at Travel Counsellors. Been with the business just over 7 years now, and it's my job to guide and support people in making an informed decision as to whether Travel Counsellors is right for you. On today's webinar, we're going to be covering an update on our world, giving you a little bit of an insight as to where we're up to as a business and how we're trading. We're going to be covering sustainable travel, which is quite a hot topic at the moment, something plenty of our candidates are asking us about. And then we'll end with an overview of the upcoming events that we've got on. So May went on to be another record-breaking sales month for us. We've continued to grow. We've seen bookings increase this week. We've just recently hit over £73 million in new bookings for May. We've had 148 travel counsellors with their biggest booking months ever, and 14 of those were selling over 200k in sales alone, which is fantastic. Really pleased to announce that corporate travel is definitely bouncing back too. We've had record-breaking sales for corporate TCs this month, with May being the second highest sales week in our history, as well as sales of £4.5 million. Really pleased to announce that the events are back. During May, we've welcomed over 120 travel counsellors back with our Gold Reward weekends. We've also had the anniversary days at head office, which went down really, really well. Great to see people back in the office. And we've also had over 80 TCs attend the Clear conference, which was in Southampton. We had some amazing feedback from that cruise. We've met lots and lots of cruise experts there. We attended all the networking events, did the extra training that the travel counsellors put on, and they enjoyed a really, really fabulous gala dinner too. So we've had brilliant feedback, lots and lots of press coverage on that event too. So as mentioned earlier, one of the topics of conversation which keeps coming up when speaking to candidates is how a travel counsellor has been a sustainable business at the moment. So I'm going to pass over to Joe Whittle. So hello, Joe, from our marketing team.
Thanks, Ash.
So I believe you've got some information for us today on how exactly we are being sustainable at the moment.
Yeah, sure. So thanks for having me on. I just want to speak to people looking at becoming TCs about what we're doing to support our current TCs. So we have 3 key goals of business. One of them is to be carbon neutral by the end of 2023. Another is to be net zero by 2050. And another is to reduce carbon at a customer level. So that kind of is where you guys come into it a lot more. So I wanted to talk to you about what we're doing currently to support our TCs in order to help them sell more sustainable travel. So I've just got some points here that I'd like to run through with you. One of those is by identifying Greenleaf properties. So Greenleaf is an accreditation that we have given to hotels that meet standards of sustainability recognised by the Global Sustainable Tourism Council. So as you can see on the screen here, we've given that mark and we've placed this on any marketing that we do to customers to make it easily identifiable for them so that they can easily spot this is a hotel that's doing its bit to be more sustainable. And if you do have customers where that's important for you, we are soon introducing a search function into Phoenix. That's our booking platform. So if you have a customer that's interested in this kind of thing, you can search by that as a criteria, so you'll only find more sustainable hotels coming up within that. We're also doing a lot in marketing to try and promote responsible travel. One of these is by flagging the Greenleaf, as I've just mentioned, and another is creating blogs about top tips for when customers are aware and sharing ideas with them through social media assets that we will share with you guys and you can pass on to customers. So if maybe you're short on ideas for this kind of thing, we'll always have something there to support you with so that you can lean on us and share this information with customers. Another thing is we're currently revamping the training that we have for our travel counsellors. We've taken a look at that recently and we want to make sure that you guys feel confident in having conversation with customers and that you're in a position where you can act as a sort of consultant to advise them on the best options that are available to them. So that's something that we're looking at rolling out in the next couple of months. We're also looking at introducing a carbon offsetting service for our customers. We're working with a company called Trees Travel and we're looking at introducing the service whereby we will calculate the emissions of your customers' trips and then they can carbon offset that through you, which actually brings me on to our next point where we're looking at project to calculate carbon emissions of all customer travel. So that means when your customer goes on their trip, you'll be able to have a conversation with them and say, if you take a flight to your trip, it might cost X amount, but then there'll be different options that you can talk through with them in order to help them try and reduce that and make a better impact on the environment, which again chimes in with a key goal that I mentioned earlier about us looking to reduce carbon at a customer level. And as this becomes more and more important for people, as we suspect it will do, with things coming up in the news, we feel like this is going to be really important for customers in the coming years, particularly if you have any corporate customers as well who are already demanding this kind of thing.
That's brilliant. Thanks so much for that, Joe. It's really good insight. And as I say, it is something that we're getting asked about more and more quite recently. People that are actually in travel now, they're wanting to know what are we doing about being sustainable. So that's really, really good information. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So now if we can just move on to the next slide, I think we've got some information about our upcoming events, lots and lots of things happening over the next couple of months, which is great. We are going to be at the Business Travel Show, so more than welcome to come along to that. We've got all the registration details on the website, and we can send a link out as well to you. People from a business travel background, more than welcome to go along, speak with some TCs. If you'd rather meet up on like more of a one-to-one basis, I'm happy to do that. And also, even if you're from the leisure background or never worked in travel before, if you're in the area, it's a really good opportunity to meet up with someone from the recruitment team, or as I say, some of the senior leaders will be there too. And then we also have our Discovery Day on Wednesday, the 27th of July. Really, really worth coming to. I think it's the best way to get a really good insight to how we work as a business, and also to see for real the setup that we've got here at head office. You can see all the support that we have available to you, and also meet with a travel counsellor for a Q&A session over lunch. So both events really worthwhile getting involved with. So all the information is on the events page on the website. So definitely get involved. If you're wanting to know more about travel counsellors, that's a really good way to take the next step. I think that's everything for me for now. So thank you so much for tuning in. We hope you found the webinar useful. If there's anything else that you need from here, please do reach out to the recruiter that you're speaking to, or our numbers will be on the slide at the end of the show. So please do get in touch. Thank you very much.